Welcome to the second part of my tutorial on how to create an amazing PowerPoint dashboard that is dynamically updated from an Excel backend. In the first part of this three-part tutorial, we created our basic Excel backend with all the tables, charts, and dynamic labels. Now, part 2 of this tutorial will be the most fun part if you're really into creating great designs in PowerPoint. We start off by creating the basic dashboard design in PowerPoint, and after that we're going to connect all the charts and dynamic labels from our Excel backend to the PowerPoint dashboard and adjust their designs accordingly. In my PowerPoint file, the first thing I'm going to do is insert a nice and fancy background picture. You might recognize that picture because I tend to use it more than once, but hey, whatever, I really like that image. Anyway, let's start creating our dashboard by inserting a simple rectangle because we want to create a so-called tile design, and tiles are basically nothing else but rectangles. So let's choose a certain size, and after that we're going to format this shape. Let's do a right click and select Format Shape, select No Line, and we're going to change the color to something that looks a bit more fancy like this deep blue. And now we're going to set the transparency level to something like 25. I think that's a pretty good transparency level. And now what we're going to do is duplicate this first original tile all day long because, you know, our tile design will consist of many different tiles of different sizes. So we're going to duplicate, and just order them in some way that we, think looks pretty good. So let's put that one below that, duplicate it once more. Now below that, I want to have a wider one once again. Yes, and now on the left side, let's do a bigger one. Yeah, just like this. And yeah, now you see there's a little gap, so let's close that gap by adjusting the size of those tiles in the middle. And now we finished creating our basic tile design. Now, to make our tiles look even better, and at the same time give the people who have a look at our dashboard an instant idea of what each single tile is about, we're going to insert some icons. I already prepared a list of icons for this, which I just copy and paste. However, you can choose whatever source you like for your icons. For example, there's an integrated function in PowerPoint for icons. You can see it in the top bar. This gives you a small selection for icons, which might fit for some cases. However, if you're interested in a wider variety of icons and use cases, I recommend to have a look on Google. Just type in icons, free, common license, etc. Because there are a variety of pages offering free and common license items for your usage. Concerning our dashboard, I'm going to add these icons and some descriptive labels to the tiles, and since this is a really self-explanatory process, I'm going to speed it a little bit up to save you some time. Now that we have finished our basic dashboard design, we can continue with connecting our charts and dynamic labels from our Excel backend. Here you can see the dashboard we just created in PowerPoint and the dashboard backend in Excel side by side. What we're going to do now is we're going to take every dynamic label and every chart from our Excel backend and copy and paste them step by step from Excel to PowerPoint. Now, if you just do a normal copy and paste, all the connections between the copied charts and dynamic labels to the original Excel file will automatically be sustained. The big issue now is that once you save both files, close them and reopen them, the connection will not automatically be updated, right? So if you do a change in the Excel file, it will not automatically be updated in the PowerPoint file. You would have to do a manual update for each and every dynamic label and every chart, and we don't want to have that. So this is why we need part 3 of this tutorial, which is about a little VBA solution we're gonna code, and that helps us to solve this little issue. I think there is no further explanation required from my side on the following process of adding all the dynamic labels and charts to the dashboard in PowerPoint and adjust them in color, in size, and in general style. So just sit back, watch, and enjoy. Awesome! We just finished the creation of our beautiful PowerPoint dashboard that has all its charts and dynamic labels connected to our Excel backend file. And eventually I want to give you a quick demonstration on why we really need this VBA script, which we're going to create in part 3, but which is not implemented yet. So here I have both files saved and reopened again. Now if I want to change a value in the Dashboard Backend file, like changing this 8 to a 9, you can see that the dynamic label in the Excel Backend file is automatically updated, while in PowerPoint the respective dynamic label is not. Now you could update it manually by clicking on this button, but the thing is, you would have to do that for every single change. Like if we change this into a 10, we would have to do it again, right? And we definitely don't want to do that. So this is why we need a VBA script that helps us automatically updating all the values, charts, and dynamic labels in our PowerPoint dashboard. This is why we need part 3 of this tutorial. So here you find part 3 of this tutorial on the right side. And in case you haven't already watched part 1, feel free to check that out first. And as always, don't forget to like, comment and share this video, and of course subscribe to my channel. Cheers!